Life of Things animation really helpful in teaching sustainability, particularly on life cycle assessment. It was great for the Year 12 students in particular because it really made the concept really basic and easy for them to understand, and that really helped them in their studies and their understanding of it, but also when it came to their exam end of year, they blitzed it.
Well, I only started teaching a couple of years ago, and so I really had no idea where to get any information. So when I started seeing your videos, which had actually been recommended through someone I'd met at Top Designs, that was the first starting block for me, and I showed it to the kids and it helped them understand it, and then from there I started to develop my own materials that I now use with students, especially at the higher levels.
Datavix has a large range of resources that we've worked with Eco Innovators to develop. They're really creative, really interesting, I think really engaging for students. I think they'll really enjoy using them.
In Year 10 we do a recycling and sustainability project for Year 10s. So that's been a great resource for them to use. They will have to go somewhere to use. The website's fantastic for them, the learning curve. And I've used it extensively since I first came across it many years ago. And I'm a bit of a believer into it. I think it's got some great resource into it. It's easy to use. There's a range of resources for you, covering a range of different materials.
The PowerPoint show that is on The Secret Life of Things is a great list of fantastic websites and a little image where you can just get a glimpse and an idea of what that website's about and how you might use that. And there's so many choices there that you could just pick several of them and follow them, and they have great stuff.
Really important issue for teachers. It's something that we really need to address. It's something that should be a core issue when students are designing, and as it is when designers design their products. It's something that should be one of the basic questions that students ask when they're thinking about their designs. You know, is this product sustainable? Are the materials sourced well? All of those sort of questions should be basic questions that students should automatically ask when they're thinking about their designs and evaluating their designs.
Look, I think it's something that students already have a grasp on when they come to design and tech, that they've maybe discussed in other subjects at younger year levels. So it's a great way to tie in what they've already learned into design and technology. Then it doesn't seem like some kind of other subject where they can just go for a bludge. It starts to make the subject quite important, and they really respond well to it, I've found.
Sustainability has actually been in the curriculum at middle school level for quite some time. I don't know that teachers have felt confident in addressing those issues when they've been teaching you know, the design process. It's been a bit hit and miss, but it's really good to provide teachers with resources to strengthen that. But in the VCE level, it's a very strong part of the VCE curriculum, particularly the product design and development curriculum that was implemented last year, and it runs through a lot of the outcomes that students need to complete and a lot of the issues that they need to address when they're doing their design work.
They love the games, the sustainability game of sourcing out the materials, where it's coming from. They love the website, they love the resources, they love the extra bit of information they can use for their work in Year 11, and then they can take that going to Year 12.
I've used those fact sheets and I've found that they have lots of great questions, so I've asked my students to pick out just a few questions and focus on them.
Yeah, absolutely, especially if you've never covered this area before. It relates directly to what you do as a designer, and it's really well thought out. It's quite engaging for the kids as well, and there's lots of backup materials that you can then develop and create your own stuff from as well.